be as miserable and scungy on the fence, and all those little bits have got to count. They have to. I'm going to ask Teimana to take care of that for the forwards. I'm going to ask Peter to take care of that.
Harrison again on the ball. Teimana Harrison is coming on for England. There is Teimana Harrison. Another try, and it's come from Teimana Harrison.
Always with music on. Music's probably the biggest part of my preparation. If I don't have headphones, I don't think I've ever not had headphones. I think the point of difference is probably the aggression, the physicality that I can bring. Learned from a real young age I've got to rely on that aggression to sort of put me on a level playing field with all the bigger boys. People come up and talk to you and just want to know my story. So I grew up in a very small town. I'm not too sure the population, I'm guessing about 5,000 people. Small fishing village on the coast called Opotiki. So I grew up there my whole life until I was 13, went to high school, but I played at the local club down there all my life. Sort of learned a lot of good lessons and values to take into life, I think. And I ended up moving to Rotorua Boys High School, where I played the majority of my rugby. That's sort of where everything kicked off for me. I had a great coaching group around me. We had amazing players. And yeah, I sort of grew from there. It was the same school Dylan went to. So that was quite cool looking back now to see where he sort of come from, and our paths are quite similar really, in our journey to England anyway. I was very small. I was never a big guy. I sort of learnt very early that I had to rely on aggression, especially playing against big, mouldy boys, the Islander boys. I could never match them for strength or power or anything. I mean, my upbringing wasn't a struggle, but it was, looking back, growing up as a minority in my hometown, sort of taught you that hard edge. You sort of got to fight for everything that you want. Met a lot of my good mates through school. My mate, Bishop Thompson, showed up one day. He was cousins with one of my best mates, so I sort of got to know him quite well through him. He was an awesome young guy. He was a very promising rugby player. Coming through, he was smashing all the age groups. He was a massive guy as well for his age, especially for a 9 as well. He probably could play centres if he wanted. It was the summer holidays, so we'd just gone and finished school. Time to relax and enjoy our time away from school. Yeah, we went out on the lake, had a few jet skis out, just having a really good time. We were mucking around, sort of chasing each other on a line, and then Bishop fell off on the jet ski in front and was hit by my jet ski. And then we tried to jump in and tried to get him, but I don't think anyone really believed what was going on. It felt surreal. You just sort of expected him to jump out from a bush somewhere and say, "Hey, got you guys," but what sort of was such an awesome day turned into probably the worst day of my life.
No te taurua mano te kaumātahi I toromia I te taiuhi, a Bishop Thompson, te kaumāwhitu tōna pakeke, he mea whiuia e te papareti moana I te roto o kareka. Ki haia I mau kahu whakaora, pōtai haumaru hoki.
I remember the morning of court, sitting there with his uncle, Mana, and we were just talking through everything, and he was just saying how we had the support of his family and everyone, which obviously meant the world to us. A couple of months after he'd passed away, a few of his mates and a few of the family members got the tattoo. I think it was just a reminder that he's always there, he's always with us. He's probably the first person I think about on game day especially. And being a promising rugby player coming through, sort of feel like I'm doing it for both of us, trying to anyway. Trying to let him live on through me, so I'd hope he'd be proud. Just wish that we could do it together. I think it taught me you have to take every opportunity as it comes. You can't sit back and and ah about it. If you get an opportunity, take it with both hands and give it everything. You never know whether it's your last opportunity you'll get, whether another opportunity like that will come around. So yeah. When I finally did make the decision to come over, I think Dylan was out there for the World Cup. So he came down and watched and sort of got the ball rolling through there. And then I ended up meeting my agent. He was out there. I don't know how he sort of come about to find me. He said that he read a newspaper article or something that was written. I don't know who wrote that or where they wrote it, but yeah, so I met him out there and he was really big in getting me over here. Him and Dylan together.
But yeah, like you say, young team as well. Getting even younger now. We've got a lot of boys away with England. So no, yeah, we're in a good spot now. Cheers, thank you.
I'm not one to sit around and talk. I'd rather do my leading out on the field. I'd like to think that's the way I lead. I think Boydie's come in and he's put a lot of belief in the boys and he's put down a solid platform for us to learn. I think the boys now believe in themselves. I think when he first came in, or just before he first came in, we'd lost 12 games on the bounce, where everyone was just real low on confidence. So he's come and picked that up, I think. But he's put a lot of belief in the players. So I think we're a pretty player-driven squad, which is pretty rare to find. I was lucky enough in my last year at school to be captain of the school team. And again, I wasn't a massive talker. We had boys in the squad that would talk. I was literally just out there and I'd try to lead from the front and pick the boys up with my actions.
What are you realistically looking to achieve over the next couple of years here at the Saints?
Obviously break into the first team. I want to be a regular in there. And setting my sights on England rugby maybe, Saxons if I get the opportunity, the elite squad ultimately. But yeah, we'll just take it by Saints at the moment, so just focus on that. It was pretty surreal actually. I got a text off a random number just saying, "Hey mate, would you play for England?" I sort of sat there and I was with Dylan at the time. I was like, "Shit, bro, do you have this number?" And yeah, that's Eddie. I was like, "Oh yeah, bro, yeah, no, I'd love to, It's always been a dream of mine to play for my country, whether that be New Zealand or England, But yeah, when I see my name on the sheet, mate, it was awesome. It was an amazing feeling. I can't even explain how I felt.
Teimana Harrison is coming on for England and for Australia, Henry Spate.
It was an amazing experience, one that I'll cherish for the rest of my life. Just the way that they train, the people around you wanting to get better. It's an awesome atmosphere, especially for a young guy as well. You pick things up so quick, and you're learning off the best every week. You never give up on that dream. Things haven't really gone to plan the last couple of years, but yeah, that's a massive thing for me over the next couple of years. Just to work hard, get my head down, and get back in a shirt.